Good morning, yogis. It's Casey here with Spirit Flow Yoga. Today we're going to do a very grounded sequence to get us grounded, really feel how supported we are by the earth. So I invite you to go ahead and hop on your mats and let's get started. I'm going to start in an extended child's pose today. So feet together, knees out wide, and gently lay the chest down through the center body. Forehead rests on the mat. Start to find your Ujjayi breath. In through the nose and out through the nose. You may choose to rock your head from side to side. Walk your fingertips farther towards the front of the mat. Important here not to lock through the elbows. Keep a gentle bend. Keep some fluid in all of our joints as we move through today's practice. When we lock through our joints, our elbows, our knees, it prevents and stops the flow of energy. And that's what we do not want. Start to rise up. Come onto your palms. Lift, bring our right palms to the center. Lift the left up and take a stretch. And then switch sides. Left palm comes down, right arm comes up. Stretch. One more time on each side. Right palm comes down, left palm comes up. And switch sides. Bring your right palm out a little further. Left arm reaches back up and then swoops down underneath the right and come to rest on the left ear. You choose to take your right palms out in front of you, right arm extended. And just breathe here, stretching through the left side. And rise up and switch sides. Left palm comes out, right palm up to the sky. And draw it across the body. And come to rest on the right ear. Rise back up. Come onto all fours. And we'll start to take some gentle cat-cows with the spine. Move in a way that feels right for you. Listen to your body. And we'll come to a neutral spine, a flat back. Extend it all the way from the head to the tailbone. Lift your left leg or your right leg off the ground. And then the left hand. And then curl in. Extend. Inhale. Exhale, curl in. One more time. And curl in. Switch sides. Left leg back, right arm forward. Inhale, exhale, curl in. Extend, exhale, curl in. Extend, exhale, curl in. Back to all fours. Lift up into downward facing dog. Lift your hips, let them shine bright toward the sky. Take your time getting there. Take a deep, generous bend in your knees this morning. Move your hips from one side to the other. Bend and straighten. Again, important here, not to lock out through the joints. Keep a bend in our elbows and our knees. Allowing us to receive energy from the earth to support us in our day. And we'll start to walk towards the front of the mat. Come into a forward fold. Again, keeping a generous bend in the knees. Letting the head hang heavy. You may choose to rock from side to side. Or to come to a place of stillness. Option to grab opposite elbows. Or to keep your palms on the mat. Halfway lift. And fold. Halfway lift. Fold. And halfway lift. Last one. And fold. Slowly rise to standing. Making your way up slowly through the spine. One vertebrae at a time. Shoulders round forward, up and back. Head comes up. Head over heart. Heart over pelvis. Make sure your pelvis is tucked in. Uddiyana Bandha. Core lock through the front body. Ground down through all four corners of the feet. Palms face out. You choose to close your eyes here. Keep the eyes open. Inhale, arms up overhead. Lean to the right. And back to center. And lean over to the left. Back to center. Lean to the right. And one more time, back to center. And to the left. Center. Open up through the chest. Cactus your arms from side to side, or goalpost your arms. Drain the heart forward. Reach up 2 more times, just like that. Inhale, Exhale the arms down by your sides in a goalpost fashion. Getting a nice stretch through the top. You may choose to rock your pelvis out here. I do recommend keeping it in and together. So that way you can really focus on stretching through the chest area. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, arms down. Inhale, reach up. And forward fold. Halfway lift. Walk your feet out. Turn your toes out towards the sides, and we'll drop down into a squat this morning. A deep yogic squat. Instead of coming to complete stillness though, we're going to come up onto our toes and our heels and just walk ourselves from side to side, palms down on the earth, really grounding down, getting our energy moving but low to the ground, receiving energy from the earth. Movements can be as big or as small as you would like. Just taking your time here. And then we'll rise, lift halfway, fold. Take our feet out wide for a wide-legged standing forward fold. Bring your palms down to the mat. Let your head go. Lift halfway. Walk your feet in. And rise to standing. Come all the way up. Zip up through the feet and the legs without looking down. Your feet can find each other without you looking. Trust. Hands down by your side. If you look down, that's okay. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale up. Exhale, bow forward. Halfway lift. Step back into a high plank. Drop down to your knees and child's pose. Rise up. Sit in hero's pose. Or simply take a seat on your shins. Take a moment here and breathe in through the nose and out through the nose. It's important to stay grounded and to stay focused. As we move through our day, we are pulled in so many different directions. Everything's a priority to everyone, which is completely ridiculous and unrealistic. You have to remain a priority to yourself. You can meet the needs of others, you can serve others, you can help others. But in order to do that, you have to remain focused and grounded and calm. Rushing around in an angry, hectic state never helped anyone. If anything, it makes us a whole lot less productive. So if during the day you start to feel that way, close your eyes and check in. See where you are. See what you feel. Take a few quiet moments. And then move from a place of stillness. Move from a place of calmness. So with that in mind, let's come back onto all fours. Curl our toes under and lift our hip bones high. Step the right foot forward, followed by the left, and fold. Halfway lift, fold. Rise to standing, hands up overhead, Tadasana. Hands together at the heart. Drop your hands, reach up, look up, fold forward. The left foot steps back, followed by the right into a plank. Hips up to the sky, downward facing dog. Right foot steps forward, followed by the left. Fold. Halfway lift. Fold. Tadasana. Arms up overhead. Reach up, look up, lean back. Hands to heart center. Drop your arms to come up. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. Left foot steps back, followed by the right. Plank. Lift your hips high, downward facing dog. Right foot steps forward, followed by the left. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Fold. Rise to standing. Arms up overhead. Hands together at the heart. Drop your hands, come up, inhale. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. Step the left foot back. Pivot on the back toes and rise up, warrior one. Hands together at the heart. Plant your palms. Step back. Plank pose. Downward facing dog. Left foot comes forward. Pivot on the back. Rise up. Warrior one. Hands together at the heart. Hands down to the mat. Step back. Plank pose. Hips high. Downward facing dog. Right foot steps forward, followed by the left. Fold. Halfway lift. Fold. Inhale, Tadasana. Rise up, look up, lean back. Hands together at the heart. And drop your arms, come up. Inhale. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Left foot steps back. Pivot on the back. Rise up, warrior one. Exhale out, warrior two. Reach forward, up and back, peaceful warrior. Cartwheel your arms down, palm your mat, step back, plank pose. Downward facing dog. Exhale, side out if you need to. Left foot steps forward, pivot on the back, rise up, warrior one. Open out, warrior two. Forward, up and back, peaceful warrior. Cartwheel your arms down, palm them out. Step back, plank pose. Hips come high, downward facing dog. Drop down to your knees. Come back to sit in hero's pose or on the shins. Take a moment, inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Notice that you did the same thing you went through the Vinyasa series. Some sun salutations, no chaturangas. To see how you were able to keep your breath slow and steady, to keep your mind slow and steady without forcing anything, without pushing through anything. Try to take the struggle out of your day. If you notice that what you're doing isn't working, stop and do something else. Change direction. We'll come to a seated position. Bring the soles of our feet together, knees wide apart, come into Baddha Konasana. A moment to rub your feet, rub the soles of your feet. You squeeze them, give them a nice massage. Thank your feet for supporting you, for holding you up, for having your back. And then we'll extend the right leg out, bring the left foot in. Gently fold forward, Janu-Sirasana over the right leg. Again, keeping a gentle bend in the knee, no locking out through the joints. Inhaling and exhaling. No forcing here. So if you only come to here, that's okay. Keeping your foot flexed and active. Inhaling and exhaling. Rise up, point through the toes, and flex them back towards your face. Point and flex. Point and flex. And then we'll switch sides. Left leg comes out, right leg comes in. Janu-Sirasana on this side. Notice how each side is different. Feel in your body what you need. Toes flexed, gentle bend in the knee. No forceful movements this morning. And we'll rise up, both legs out in front of us. Paschimottanasana, forward fold. Take a generous bend in both knees this morning. Heels on the ground, toes up, knees bent, arms up overhead, and then bring your chest to your thighs and fold your head over. Bend your knees as much as you need to get your chest to your thighs. That could mean that you bring them all the way in and that you just hang here. Whatever you need to do. And then if you want to start to extend your legs, you can. Just listen to your body. We'll rise up and come to lie flat on our backs. Take any movement here that you need to. You sway your hips from side to side or bring your knees into your chest, whatever you need. And come back to stillness. We'll take one bridge pose together. So ground your feet down into the mat. Ground your shoulder blades down. Head and neck are relaxed. And then slowly peel up one vertebrae at a time. Inhaling and exhaling. And come down. Happy baby. Bring your feet up, grabbing the outer blades of the feet. You may opt for stillness here or choose to roll from side to side. You may extend one leg and then the other. Just listen to your body. And come into butterfly, soles together, knees apart. And then lift your legs straight up, relax your feet, and come into a waterfall. Keeping a bend in your knees again. Palms face up. Feel your back here on the earth. Feel how you're supported. Curl your knees in. Drop your feet down. Bring your feet to the outer edges of your mat and your knees together. Just rest here for a moment. Then we'll open the legs, bring the knees apart. And with your feet still on the outer edges of your mat, maybe your big toe is the only thing still on the mat and the rest of your toes are just flying off. Gently drop your hips to the left. Your left hip may not come, or your left knee may not come down to the floor. That's okay. Just going to get a nice stretch through that side. You may start to work your left foot in so that your left leg does come down to rest. Just take whatever movement you need to here, but just a gentle twist, gentle action of letting ourselves be supported by the earth. Bring your knees back up. Reposition. Feet come back to the outer edges. Knees fall together for a moment to reset. We'll open our knees and then gently let them fall over to the right. Again, just seeing where they land naturally. And then taking any movements that you need to before coming into stillness for a moment on this side. Sometimes it's just minor adjustments to get us to where we need to be. Both on our mats and off. Notice what minor adjustments you could take in your life to get you closer to a goal, closer to what you want. Rise back up, bring your knees back up, and then slowly start to rock them from side to side, working your feet out towards the end of your mat until both legs are extended. Palms face up. Take any additional movements that you need to. And then we'll take final rest, Shavasana. Take these last few moments here in the stillness and in the quiet for yourself. Notice if your mind starts to wander, gently bring it back. No judgment. Notice if you're clenching in the jaw area. Let that go. Notice your body. Take a full body scan. Notice any areas that feel tight or sore. And take some moments there to send some breath into those spaces. We'll gently start to wiggle our fingers and our toes. Start to wake the body up. And take a full body stretch, arms up overhead. And roll to face the left or the right side of the back. Taking a moment to rest your palm down into the earth. And we'll rise to a seated position. Bring your hands together at our heart. Take a moment, one final moment, to set your intention for the day, to decide what you want to carry with you off your mat. And know if there's something that is no longer serving you, that is no longer aligned with your soul, with yourself, that you have the option to leave it here, leave it on the mat, and don't carry it with you throughout your day. The light in me sees and honors the light in each and every one of you. Thank you so much for joining me today. We'll bring our hands to our forehead, bow together. Namaste.